Good morning from somewhere in Switzerland. I'm on the train this morning headed for Basel, and it's a city that I've never been to before, so I'm really looking forward to it. The guys are going to be working in a factory today, and we're going to be seeing what's in the city of Basel. So we've just exited the front of the train station. I always like to turn around and look at them because they're always so pretty. Just be careful, you can see all the tracks here. There's lots of trolleys and large buses. So be careful crossing this main plaza, and then we're going straight ahead and through the park that's right in front of the train station. It's very interesting here how they park up on the sidewalk, and obviously they're supposed to because it's marked like that. So evidently they would have sold their fruits and vegetables and stuff in here. So this is the Munster, and oh look, there's people up there. We gonna climb the steps, Bonnie? I want to. And you can see with all the people in front there, it gives you a little perspective of how enormous this church is. We're gonna climb this tower here on the right, all the way up almost to the top, 230 steps. Okay, ready to go? So it's 5 francs to climb the tower. We're gluttons for punishment, so here we go. You had to buzz us in. Access to the tower is at your own risk. And it's 230 very steep stairs from the looks of it. Here, you go ahead of me. Good grief. These are very steep stairs. Okay, so lucky it was just the very first few stairs that were so steep. Alright, this is like really the old part of the tower. It almost feels like you shouldn't be up here. Alright, they're getting steep and narrow again. Watch your head, there's very low spots here. So these are not your regular everyday stairs. You want to hold on and take it slow. Oh my gosh. So we're at the first platform, and here's the bell. It's even got a carving of the church right on it. Steep. So we're at the first landing where you actually come outside on the tower, and we're looking back at the town. Pretty view from up here, but I think on the other side we're going to see the river. So I'm going to walk around. It's very narrow. If you're afraid of heights, you might not want to do this if you're afraid of heights. Here we are in the back part of the church, overlooking the river. And the bell just rang. I'm glad we weren't inside when that rang.
Oh, this is neat.
Oh, we can really see the roof now. It's so cool. That is a really, really narrow door.
Yeah, I know. This is pretty though. I mean,
but it is pretty up here.
What a story of contrast here. We've got the
the old town, the Altstadt, and then the modern right across the river.
Yeah, exactly. That's cool.
And then this pretty little courtyard. This is just a continuation. I don't know how we're going to get down. I'm assuming it's a separate staircase.
I have no idea.
Usually there is, but this is a really tiny door. Ooh.
Got it? I have to put this in here. I can't hold on to everything.
It says Eingang, which is entrance, so I'm assuming, yeah.
Well, it would be locked if we couldn't go.
Oh, it's dark.
Hope the door opens
When the door shuts. Okay, this rope is all there is to hang on to, people. Right here. So you just take your time. They're teeny weeny little steps. Even on the inside, it's barely big enough for the length of my foot, or I should say on the outside where the widest part is. Okay, we're at the second platform. Alright, so we're on the third platform and there's still more steps. So, I haven't been counting. I don't know how many are left. Here we go, but we're really getting up there now. Like I said, not for the faint of heart. Not for people with fear of heights. What good timing.
Oh, it's interesting to notice the gonger. It's not this bell that's ringing. Probably would kill your ears. Actually, we went in this church.
Okay.
Wow. That's all I can say. Wow.
230 steps to the top of that tower. It was, I think it was
amazing.
Worth it.
It was amazing.
The views were amazing.
So beautiful.
And it's different for most of the times I've done a climb of a tower like that, because there's 4 different levels that you stop at. And so we got it.
You're at gargoyle level.
Yes,
gargoyle
yeah,
level.
And then above gargoyle
gargoyle level.
And you can get some beautiful photos up there and beautiful views. And as you saw, you can see the entire city in front of the church and the river behind the church. It cost 5 francs each to climb it. I will say it's probably one of the most difficult and dangerous, potentially dangerous climbs that I've done.
Could be very slippery. There's dark places in the
There are dark places, and the stairs where there are wooden stairs, which is quite a bit of it, they're old and very smooth from years and years of use, so they're kind of slippery. There are some that are really, really narrow where I literally couldn't get my whole foot on the step. So just keep that in mind. Somebody who is not steady on their feet or afraid of heights probably should sit this one out. But overall,
it's worth it going up. The views are beautiful.
It is.
Shapes of everything you can take pictures through. Beautiful.
And it's really neat because at each level you can see like parts of the architecture of the outside of the church from close up, as you hopefully saw on the video. So I really enjoyed it. I didn't get as tired on this one as I normally would on 230 steps.
You have to go slowly.
You have to go slowly because the steps are small, and also because there's 4 different levels. You stop and look, and so you get a little breather, and then you do it again. So I recommend it. Just, you know, like I said, be very careful.
There are plenty of rails to hold on to. Rails
there are.
Ropes, just go slowly.
There's either a rail or a rope all the way up. And actually, I will say this, coming down I found more difficult. Going up, you can kind of see where you're stepping, and it's a little bit easier. Coming down, you have to really go slow to make sure that you're stepping on a step, not into midair. But overall, thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
This little guy is here at the end of the bridge. He's facing the other side of the bridge, and the inhabitants of either side of the river did not like each other, so he was rolling his eyes and sticking his tongue out at the people who lived across the river.